The headlights caught the edge of her face first. Soft, familiar, lying through silence. The luxury SUV idled by the curb, engine humming like a beast waiting to feed. She was in the passenger seat, her hand on another man's thigh. And when I stepped out of my truck, two shapes peeled off the shadows. One bald, one grinning, moving like dogs released from a leash. The taller one spoke first. "Your wife's with me now," he said, his voice smug, full of ownership. "We packed her things and came to put you in the hospital." I smiled. Calm, almost kind. "Her betrayal was her choice," I said. "Bringing them was yours." They didn't understand. Not yet. They charged. We met 10 years ago in a thunderstorm. She'd locked her keys in her car, barefoot, drenched, laughing at her own misfortune. I broke the window for her with a tire iron. She said she owed me one. She paid it back by making me believe in peace again. She was sunlight, bright, impulsive, curious. I was the quiet one, content in the corners. Together we were balance, or so I thought. She wanted comfort. I built it for her. Brick, mortgage, years of sweat. She said she loved my discipline. I thought she meant it. Turns out, she loved what it earned her. The first sign was her phone, turned upside down on the table. Not suspicious by itself, but deliberate. Then came the new perfume, the longer showers, the laughter that ended when I entered a room. I didn't confront her. Not yet. Control is power. Rage wastes it. So I watched, quietly. The messages came easy. People are careless when they think you trust them. "Can't wait to see you again, baby," sent from her. Reply from Jason, a contractor she'd met through work. I tracked the car's GPS. Same address, same nights. Every Tuesday and Thursday. I didn't cry. I didn't break. I just shifted. Step 1, move the money. Joint accounts split. Assets locked. Her access revoked. She didn't notice. Too busy living a double life. Step 2, gather proof. Screenshots, bank statements, private investigator photos. Clean, time-stamped. Enough to dismantle her in court. Step 3, patience. Always patience. I waited until they grew bold, until he started answering my calls by mistake. That's when I knew the performance was over. She'd traded stability for adrenaline, and I was about to remind her that both have a cost. When I got home that night, her closet was half empty. I knew she'd done it, taken what she thought was hers. What she didn't know was that I'd already filed. My lawyer had the evidence, the timing, everything lined up. The house was in my name alone. Her car lease? Co-signed by her new boyfriend's company. I'd tipped off his boss anonymously about inappropriate use of client funds. By morning, he'd be fired. By afternoon, she'd find her accounts frozen. By evening, they'd have nowhere to go. But first, this. The street. The SUV. The confrontation. The bald one swung first. Wild, heavy, predictable. I stepped aside. His wrist cracked against my forearm. The knife he didn't think I saw clattered to the ground. I grabbed it before it fell. One move, one slice. His arm opened like fabric. The other lunged, shouting something half-formed. I buried the knife in his thigh, deep enough to remind, shallow enough to spare. He collapsed, howling. I turned to Jason, still in the driver's seat, still processing what control looked like when it wasn't his. "Stay there," I said. "This is where it ends for you." He froze. I saw it, the flicker of realization, the sudden understanding that he'd been stepping into a game I'd already won. My wife, ex-wife, really, was crying now. Not for love, not for them, for loss, for miscalculation. "You think I'll beg?" she said. I looked at her through the glass. "No," I said quietly. "You'll remember." Then I walked away. By sunrise, the police found them. 2 injured men, a sobbing woman, a wrecked night. No charges against me. The footage from my doorbell camera showed them approaching first,
weapons in hand, self-defense, perfectly clean. Jason's company cut ties within 24 hours. The woman he'd risked his life for had no money, no home, no future tied to mine. They say revenge is best served cold. I disagree. Mine was served precise, at room temperature, like justice. People ask me if I miss her. I miss the illusion of her, the version that existed before she thought I was predictable, before she mistook silence for weakness. I learned something that night. Love doesn't end when someone betrays you. It mutates, becomes focus, clarity, purpose. She took my peace. I took her illusion of control. And now, every time I pass an SUV that looks like his, I remember the way they froze, realizing too late that they'd brought war to a man who plans before he bleeds. Her betrayal was her choice. Bringing them was his mistake.